Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I am Flash, and this is another Marvel Snap video. Thank you for joining me, and if you could just do me a quick favor, I'll get this out the way now, right? If you could just like the video and subscribe if you like the content, and share it with somebody else if you like the content as well. That would help me out a lot, just getting the footing on this channel going. So, what I want to do, kind of piggybacking off the last video that I made when I was starting to get into talking about free-to-play versus being a whale in the game and being somewhere in the middle. You know, I fit somewhere in the middle, as I said before, kind of being spending a little bit, kind of the minimums, right? Which is just, like I said, the season pass, which some people don't even get that. But again, season pass and the bundles that are worth it. You know, usually not even the out-of-pocket bundles, usually just the gold ones that you can get gold from playing the game a lot. And of course the intro bundle, just get that. It's worth it. It's only $3. So what I wanted to get a little bit further into on this video is whether or not the game can be free to play completely as a player and you still enjoy the content. And can you be competitive as a free-to-play player? The answer to that question is actually yes and no. No, because if you expect to be free-to-play and play against the best decks, tier 1, top tier decks, it's not going to happen. There's no chance, right? Very minimal chance. Yes, because what happens is your climb is really slow when you're not spending any money. When you're not spending any money, the climb is really slow. So you just kind of hang around people that have relatively the same card pool as you do. So when you're in a lower collection tier, you're not going to be paired up with people that have Thanos and Shuri and all these top tier cards, top tier decks, right? So let me just get into, let me open up my let's go full screen here. Let me just open up my account here. Now this is my free-to-play account. The video I made the first previously was my main account. This is my free-to-play account. It's a little Sunspot Infinite deck, right? So as you can see, I've not bought anything, right? So if I open up my season pass here, right, as soon as it decides it wants to, catch up with me. Well, in the meantime, okay, here we go. So you see all these locked items here is because I haven't bought the season pass, as you can see. So free to play, I haven't. Let's open up the store. As you will see here, the Captain America welcome bundle is still here. I haven't spent a dime. Let's just claim those credits. And as you can see, this is why I have so many credits, because when you have this many credits, when you're free to play, you don't gain as many boosters because you're not spending, you're not spending the money in the season pass that ramps up your booster total. So because of that, I'm just sitting on a bunch of credits that I can't really use. I can use intermittently. The only thing I do spend on, I use gold to get variants, because I'm not going to be using it for anything else really. So there's that, which is not something I do on my main account. I don't do variants on my main account. I just use the gold to either save up for good value bundles or to refresh missions. That's all I use it for. To me, I don't think, again, everybody has a way they want to play. Just for me, I don't view getting variants, using my gold to get variants, as a cost-efficient way to use my gold in spending the gold in the game. But like I was saying before, see my collection level here is 409. Again, it's a slow climb. I started this account maybe about 2 weeks ago, roughly, give or take. It's a slow grind. Definitely. And I go on and off, so I primarily focus on my main account, obviously, and I switch off I sign into my free-to-play account and just kind of complete all the missions. You know, I don't generally leave that stuff hanging about for too long. And as you can see, I've been going through all the Quantum Realm chapters and all of that stuff. So let's just go through. You know, I'm rank 40, which is actually about 20-ish ranks off of my main account. But let's see if we can get into a match here, and just to showcase what I mean. The game does respect the collection level. So if you actually purposely want to kind of take it slow, get your footing in the game, see how you like it, see how you don't like it, all of that stuff, you can do that playing free to play. Just make sure you don't spend a dime, and your collection it'll be slow, it'll go slow. But I found myself having, once you hit 30 though, and they stop throwing bots at you, and 30 I mean your rank level, then the competition starts to stiffen up, and then you start to see the problematic cards for you in the early game, which is Killmonger and Shang-Chi. Like that, there's no surprise that those are the target, those first big tech cards that come up that you're like, okay, I've reached a point in the game where I need to start paying more attention to how I play. Those first, like, everything 30 and less, you can just have at it. Run the Khazar Zoo deck and just go to town. So I see he moved some stuff. He moved Nightcrawler over to Miniaturized Lab. Interesting play. I'm not sure if I want to use Storm on Sewer System or Strange. I hate Strange Academy. I don't. Strange Academy is such a pain, because it's like you almost can't play there reliably unless you're playing a move deck. And my opponent snap. Unless you're playing a move deck and you're like, yeah, toss stuff in Strange Academy, throw Vulture in there, let him get the bump, multiple man, all of that stuff. But unless you're playing a move deck, you're like, I don't really wanna I don't really want to put anything in there. Let's go Storm. Let's go Storm on a Sewer System. See what happens. Now, of course, now I run the risk of that Captain America getting tossed over in the Sewer System, which would kind of suck. But let's see. Man, this is tough. I'm thinking maybe Squirrel Girl. No, let's do Colossus for the power, and let's put armor over here, because even if I play Squirrel Girl and Nightcrawler can get into the flood lane, that's not a problem. Obviously he's playing a ongoing zoo deck type of thing, but this is what I'm saying. You get matched up with a collection level that is mostly around yours. So let's go with Cosmo, Nightcrawler, and I'll just wait on the rest there, see what happens. Oh, Claw's a good play. Claw is a very underrated card. Very good card. You would use it a lot in the early game, right? And you should. It's a card that should see more play. And I am gonna lose that right lane now. Wow. That was not how I was expecting that to go. I think I just lose here. So with that being said, retreat when you need to. There is no shame in retreating at all. Retreating is your best friend for cube management. The quicker you learn, hey, you know what? Maybe I should get on out of here. The better you're gonna be, the easier it is going to be for you to climb in rank. Once you figure out should I snap, should I not snap, is it time for me to retreat or not? You know, okay? But I don't want to draw this out too much longer, but again, the biggest question that I wanted to answer is, can you enjoy this game being a completely free-to-play player, not spending a dime? The answer is yes, flat out. Now, if you want to play the game and you have hopes of, oh, you know, I want to get to infinite and I want to get the best, okay, you're going to have to spend some money. Just understand that, right? At the bare minimum, you're going to have to get the season pass. You're going to have to spend that $10. But again, the flack, some of the flack for this game about, oh, it's pay to win and to have fun, to compete, you got to have the best cards, you got to have this, you got to have that. And that's just not entirely true. It's just not. You cannot spend a dime and just have a good time. Get you some cool variants, place with some fun cards. You'll build up. It'll take a long time to get some of the better cards, but you'll get there, all right? Do you have to spend any money on this game to have fun? No. Flat out. No, you don't. Can you spend some money? Yeah, sure, it's there. There is a ecosystem where, yeah, you can spend some money and have arguably a better time and a better experience, but you don't have to. And I think that's one of the early things that I recognized playing this game once it hit global release, was that, yeah, this game is fun and you don't have to spend a dime. They're not constantly throwing every opportunity at you. Hey, buy something. Hey, here you go, buy something. You know, I just downloaded the new Street Fighter Duel, the mobile game, and that thing throws every opportunity it can at you to buy something. Hey, $1, $3, $4, just $9, buy something. Here you go, buy something. And a lot of mobile games do that. Is it still fun? Yeah, I'm enjoying it, but Marvel Snap, it doesn't feel like that at all. Like you said, look at this is what the main screens look like. It's just kind of scrolling through and it's not prompting me to buy anything, right? You know, it's not until you go into the store that it's like, okay, here's some stuff that you can buy. But we're not going to throw it at you, which I think is dope. The development team at Second Dinner, they've got a good handle on that part of it. Now they just need to refine and fine tune some of the parts of the ecosystem, which is, you know, collector's tokens and the pricing of certain bundles, but they're getting there. They're starting to tweak it, and they're starting to, you know, find that perfect balance, and they're taking the feedback from the community to do it, which is great. But that's it. That's really all I have. I just want to get that out in front of everybody, and especially for those new players that are having these questions, there it is. So don't just jump in there, have a good time. If you don't want to spend any money, you don't have to. Don't feel like you have to be pressured to spend any money to get the best cards to have a good time, because your collection level will determine what decks you and what cards you generally are going to be matched up with. So don't even worry about that. Get in there, download it, have a good time, have fun. And that's it. So thank you for joining me for this one. And I'm Flash, and I will catch you guys next time. Thank you. Peace.